Hello guys, my name's xzippyzachx, and today, finally, another update video on my real-time strategy game. It's been about a month and a half, almost 2 months. I've been distracted with a few other things, other games, modeling. But yeah, now I've been working on it for about a week or so, and I've got some stuff done, just a little bit though, not too much. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so to start off, I did do a little tweak with the particles. Before they were little like squares that were floating around, and now they're little triangles, so I made my own particle. They're also a little bit transparent, as you can see. But yeah, I think they look a lot better. They're a lot more low, like pulley style, because they're triangles instead of squares. And I think they look real good. So another thing that I worked on was making the selection UI better on the object. Before it was just like a flat circle and it didn't change. Now, as you can see, it angles dependent on the terrain. It like angles up and down, so it's a little bit better. It doesn't get cut into the ground and stuff. See, if we go over these berry bushes, it moves with the berry bushes. Before it would just cut straight through them. Same thing with the grass, and does the same thing with the terrain. If you're on a slope, it moves up the slope, and I think it looks a lot better than it did before. Also, when you zoom out, the UI gets bigger. I don't know if you can see, but that just makes it so it's easier to see where the unit or villager is. Another thing that I added to the villagers is now when you click on them to select them, they actually make little sounds. You see, I drag to select, I don't make anything, but when I click on them, selection, nothing. Clicking on them makes them like hum. And the closer you get, the louder it is. Then when you're really far away, it's really quiet. So yeah, I think it's a little attention to detail. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about UI. I did a few things to it. You see, if I go over the hammer here, the build thing, it actually like enlarges a little bit so that you're over it. Same thing with the hamburger there, the menu button. And then also, when you click on them now, you see the little thing, it slid in instead of just appeared. It slides in and out, and that looks nice. Same with the build menu, slides in, slides out. And if you're in the build menu and you click on the other one, it slides away and then that one slides in. And I think it looks good. In the menu here, you can see when you hover over the text, it also enlarges a little bit. Also, when you're in the build menu, when you mouse over the icons, they enlarge just to help you know where your mouse is and which one you're going to select. So if we go in the menu tab here, you can see options doesn't do anything right now, but we can click on the main menu. Well, it brings us to the main menu. So obviously, see it's spinning around the terrain. Main menu won't say main menu, it'll say whatever the game name is. But yeah, start new, we don't want to clear that yet. Go see save. You can see when you scroll over them, they like enlarge. I like that. Click saved. See, this is just like placeholder. It might look something like this, but I don't know. But anyways, I haven't actually done saving. Takes a long time. Yeah, I like going over them. They change color. Let's go back. Let's go to options. Let's see the volume option. It goes up, it gets loud. Quiet, loud. Hopefully I didn't break your ears. This is graphics, so basically as you can see in the background, it turns off shadows and stuff. Makes it look worse, but performance better if you have a low-end computer. Yeah, you can see shadows off, shadows on. Yeah. Go back. Info, like say stuff about the game or stuff like that, and exit. Obviously exit the game, you don't want to do that. Let's go back into the game. So I've gone ahead and made barracks here and a house, because we're going to talk about the new unit that I worked on called Militia. Which is made at the barracks here, and you need villagers, so let's just click and create a villager. So as you can see here, zoom in, there's like the icon for the militia. So you can't just create it, it won't work. It says you need villagers in the barracks area, right? So select the villager here and bring him in, and then let's click. Now the percentage is slowly going up. See if I bring him out while it's going, it goes back down to 0 there. Yeah, so it doesn't continue going, obviously. Start it again. Wait for it to build a villager or a militia. Oh, we got a woman now. Say why that's not good in a second. Make another one. Oh, and it's done. So you see his little militia as you saw in the intro. Make another one. Oh, not in yet. There we go. And here I'll quickly show you what happens when you try and make a militia when there's a woman in the barracks. So as you see, there's a woman in there, and it says women can't be militia. So yeah, they can't be militia. Obviously, they'll be able to be other things like archers and nurses or medics, but they won't be able to be militia. But yeah, so let's just bring our army over here, and you see, like you saw in the intro, there's the red guy hiding in the bushes here. So unfortunately, there's actually hasn't been implemented combat yet, because that's going to take a while. I'll hopefully be working on that soon. But yeah, so they really are friends. They can't really do anything. But yeah, let's be friends. But the militia can't like chop trees like villagers. You can see I'm trying to click on the tree or the bush. They can't do that. They'll only be able to fight when I implement that, and obviously you won't be able to control the other team there. But yeah, so I think that's it for the militia so far. So I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching my real-time strategy game update video. I started with a lot of small things because I haven't worked on it for a while, but like stuff like the main menu is actually done a long time ago, just after the last update, but not enough to add to the video, right? So I started small. I'm gonna start doing some bigger things, and I also did a lot of bug fixes. Obviously they're bug fixes, so you can't see them. Yeah, I did a lot of that. But yeah, any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, because I'm actually gonna try and answer them in the next update. And make sure to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to be notified in the subscription tab on the next update. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. So we're working on the last villager here, and now as you can see at the top there, it's 10 out of 10 population, so the button says you need to make more houses and won't let you click on it. So you need to make more houses in order to make more villagers. So while these villagers are chopping down logs over here, let's go over here to this guy here.